Hey everybody, Mike Fisk here with We Are Osceola. We are at the Robert Vesperman Field here for soccer tonight. A little bit later start than usual as the middle school team, football team, was out here and losing a close one, 32-12 to Grantsburg. But we are here now for some soccer. The Osceola Chieftains going up against the St. Croix Central Panthers. Osceola defeating the Panthers their first time meeting back in September down in uh, Hammond. And Osceola, let me check here, make sure I get this right. Osceola in third place behind Somerset with a record of 5-0-1. Altoona with 4-0-2, and Osceola at 3-3. And then Amory at 1-3, St. Croix Central at 1-4, and Baldwin at 1-5. I should say Amory 1-3-2, St. Croix Central 1-4-1. St. Croix Central's only conference win coming against the Amory Warriors. So that's what we have. We are in homecoming week this week, and so that plenty of activities going on for the kids over at the high school. Of course, we have the soccer game tonight. Thursday night, the soccer team will be our Thursday night. Let me see, I'm in the wrong month. Hold on. Yeah, Thursday night, the 2nd of October, Somerset will be here, league leading Somerset for a home contest. And then on Friday night, the Amory Warriors will be here for the homecoming game. And the parade will be homecoming parade at 1 o'clock, Pep Fest at 2 o'clock, and we are planning on being there to live stream both of those. So if you can't make it over to watch the parade, you'll be able to watch it either live or after the fact. And then, of course, we'll be here for the football game later on that night. So a busy week here for us, a busy week here for the kids as they have various dress-up days and powder puff football and other activities going on throughout the week to celebrate homecoming. And then, of course, at the end, or Friday night, is always fun to see all the alumni heading back to Osceola to celebrate. Osceola, of course, football team doing very well this year, tied with Baldwin for the conference lead. And so that's been kind of exciting. A big win the other night against St. Croix Central by a score of 28-0. So looking forward to trying to keep that perfect record alive against Amory on Friday night. With that, I'm going to sign off, and we are about 20 minutes away from game time if they get it started on time. We'll find out if that happens or not. I see the officials over there, so I don't see any reason we couldn't. A beautiful night for soccer. That's why we're outside tonight. Cloudy right now, overcast, but not looking like rain at all. No rain in the forecast. Game time temperature right now, a temperature of 71, and by the time we get done here around 9 o'clock, we'll drop down to 68. Still pretty decent for the last day of September. So we'll be back shortly to watch the rest of warm-ups, the national anthem, the starting lineups, and then we'll get ready for some soccer, Osceola against St. Croix Central. So I'm going to sign off, let you guys watch warm-ups, and we'll be back.
athletic field for tonight's matchup between the St. Croix Central Panthers and your Osceola Chieftains. The school district of Osceola requires good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators at education-based interscholastic events. We request your cooperation in supporting the participants and the officials. Children should be supervised at all times. And please remember to enjoy the game in a positive manner. May I draw your attention to the United States flag at the south end of the field as I ask you to remove your hats and honor America with the playing of the national anthem. Introduction of the teams. First, for the visiting St. Croix Central Panthers. Number 1, a junior, Caleb Sanders. Number 9, a senior, Pedro Hernandez. Number 10, a freshman, Brooks Hafley. Number 14, a freshman, Kaylor Tanay. Number 19, a senior, Edwin Tanay. Number 23, a senior, Shayton Gottfredson. Number 26, a sophomore, Alex Franco. Number 28, a senior, Heath Kent. Number 30, a freshman, Brian Tanay. Number 33, a senior, Lucas Galavalega. And number 36, a senior, Matthew Munson. St. Croix Central is coached by Jacob Langer and assisted by Zach Schuster. And now for your Osceola Chieftains. Number 1, a senior, Reese Morelli. Number 5, a junior, Charlie Kaiser. Number 7, a sophomore, Colin Marinsel. Number 8, a junior, Aiden Anderson. Number 9, a sophomore, Josh Karan. Number 10, a junior, Sam Gillingham. Number 11, a senior, Keegan Archibald. Number 15, a senior, Micah McFarland. Number 20, a senior, Carter Morenso. Number 21, a junior, Owen Henningsgaard. And number 29, a senior, Josh Hood. Osceola is coached by Jonathan Archibald and assisted by Katie Archibald.
There you have the starting lineups for tonight's contest. As I said earlier, Osceola comes into the contest third in the conference behind Somerset and Altoona. and having defeated the Panthers at their earlier meeting in September by a score of 3-0. Panthers come in with a record of 1-4 in the conference, with their lone conference win coming against Amory. Just a reminder, this is homecoming week here at Osceola, so plenty of activities going on for the kids this week. And then, of course, on Friday we have the parade at 1 o'clock, the Pep Fest at, I believe it was 3 o'clock, if I remember right, and the game, of course, is 7 o'clock. We have one more game this week, and that is on Thursday night. Conference leading Somerset will be here for a contest at 7 o'clock. Just like to say thank you to our sponsors. You'll see the names of our sponsors going across the top of the screen throughout the night tonight. I'd like to thank them for their support. And we'll be getting ready to go here in just a few minutes. And looks like Osceola won the toss, and they'll be get going here. And Central will be defending the south goal. By the way, the clock on the top of the screen is not the official clock. In fact, I already forgot to start it, so it will be off by a little bit, but I'll get it caught up. And once I do, I'll just give you a rough idea of where we are at in the contest. And Gillingham trying to work the ball down towards the goal, gets kicked out of bounds. Thrown back in, we'll get going here again. And Archibald with the shot goes wide of the goal. The clock is within a couple seconds of the actual game clock. And we have a goal kick coming up here for the Panthers. Archibald trying to center it down to Anderson down in that corner. And there's a shot, goes wide of the goal, and Morelli will go pick it up and put a goal kick in here for the Chiefs. And a goal or a throw-in coming here for the Chiefs. Gillingham with it. He's got Henningsgaard down there. Cleared out by the Panthers and sent down the pitch. And Gillingham getting to that one. As he kicked away, Archibald with it. Sends it down. He's got Anderson down there. And Anderson with the goal. Sorry about the sound there, folks. So Anderson with that goal at 3:39. Gillingham giving chase to it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be an Osceola throw in. Colin Marinsel throwing it in for the Chiefs. There's a shot on goal by number 20, Carter Marinsel. Goes wide right, and that'll be a central goal kick coming up here. And Archibald losing it up the middle. And centering pass for the Panthers, but nobody there for it. Goes out of bounds, and that will be an Osceola throw in on the far side. And that one goes wide of the goal. And Morelli will take that. Goal kick coming up here. Karen getting it down to Gillingham. Up the middle. Loses it, but Archibald gets it. He sends it down. Had Anderson over there on the side, but ball deflected by the Panthers. And that one goes through. Morelli's going to scoop that one up. Get it back into play for the Chiefs. The Panthers grab it though. Or the Panthers grab it. That one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Panther throw in coming up. And that goes out of bounds. The Panthers will stick with it here. Gottfredson getting ready to throw it in here for Central. That one goes out of bounds. Will be a Panther throw in down deep. And there's going to be a throw in down deep, just on this side of the flag, so it's not a corner kick. Clayton Gottfredson getting ready to throw it in for the Panthers. Kind of gives it the look of a goal kick. And Morelli with a nice save on that one. Into Anderson on the far side, taken by the Panthers. And that one kicked out of bounds. It'll be a Panther throw in on the far side. Archibald down to Anderson. He's got Gillingham on the far side. Here comes Archibald down the middle. And with a shot. And that one goes over the net and out of bounds. And so the Panthers will have a goal kick coming up here with 13 at the 13-minute mark here, 13 and a half minutes. Osceola up 1-0 off a Anderson goal at 3:39. And nice job there on defense for the Chiefs. Believe that was Karn with a great defense there. And Gillingham gets it out to Archibald, and Archibald loses it. And Maritzel going down on that one. Hops back up. It'll be a Panther throw in. And Morelli scooping that one up. And sending it back in for the Chiefs. And Archibald, and he's got Gillingham down deep, but I don't think he's going to be able to catch it. And he can't. It goes out of bounds. And that'll be a Panther goal kick coming up. Yeah, when it goes out of bounds, it'll be a Panther throw-in coming up. And a couple of subs coming in here now for Central. And we're ready to go. And good defense there by the Chiefs. Central gets off a kick, but the shot goes over the goal. And Morelli will come out to put this one back into play for the Chiefs. Up 1-0 here. Nearly halfway through the first half. Again, just like to say a huge shout out to our sponsors. You see their names going across the top. We couldn't do what we do without them. If you'd like to be a part of the We Are Network, just drop me a note either on Facebook, or you can send an email to either myself, Mike at the We Are Network, or Stacy at the We Are Network, and we'll let you know how you can become a member of the We Are Network. And Morelli scoops it up. Sends it over towards Gillingham here in the corner. Henningsgaard back to Gillingham, out of bounds. It'll be an Osceola throw in down below. Kaiser throwing it in for the Chiefs. Kaiser getting over to Henningsgaard. Gets it back in the middle to Karen. Oh, that is Shocked, I believe it is. And Gillingham with it. And loses it. And here's the throw in. Pass down the middle to Gillingham. And Gillingham trying to work in a shot, doesn't get it. And Anderson taking a shot at it, no pun intended. Just a little over halfway through the first half with the score, Osceola 1, St. Croix Central 0. Central's goalie getting ready to kick it back in. And Gillingham with it. Loses it. Nice centering pass by the Panthers, but Osceola on it right away and kicked out of bounds. And that'll be a Panther throw in down deep. And Archibald gets it down to Gillingham, taking it down the side. It's got Anderson and Archibald over there. Gets it over to Archibald. And Archibald is tripped, and it'll be a Osceola free kick coming up. So Archibald from the American football line of the 15-yard line. So about 25 yards out from the goal. And here's the kick, and it's over the goal post. And so it'll be a central goal kick coming up. And we're going to do that one again. Not sure what the hold up was, but the ref blew it off. Maybe you just weren't ready for it. And Morelli snagging that one. And he'll kick it back in off of the Osceola goal kick. And Archibald goes down again. Doesn't get the call this time. And I think that was a good non-call. Morelli sending it back into play. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be an Osceola goal kick coming up. And we have some subs coming in for Osceola. And here's Morelli's kick. Sent back into the zone by the Panthers. And got out of bounds. It'll be a Panther throwing coming up. And centering pass by the Panthers, but shot goes left to the goal. And Morelli will send it back into play here for the Chiefs. And nice working the ball through for the Panthers, but Osceola able to break that up. Shot is on the other side, Anderson on this side, so you have the front line of Archibald, Anderson, and Schacht. And Morelli comes out and just kicks that one right back into play. And now the Panthers trying to work something in. Goes out of bounds. It'll be an Osceola throw in, but we have subs coming in for Osceola. And Anderson down here with that pass. Archibald can't get anything to happen there. And the race, but Morelli is going to scoop it up. Send it back into play for the Chiefs. Goes out of bounds. It'll be a Panther throw-in. The only goal so far, a goal at 3:39 by Aiden Anderson. Nice assist by Archibald, and then shot into the left side of the goal. That one goes out of bounds. Going to be an Osceola goal kick, but we have a sub coming in here for Osceola first. And there's the kick. And Gillingham coming down the side. And then Hanning's guard. And that one goes out of bounds. It should be an Osceola throw in right below us, and it is. And that'll be a central throw in coming up. Carter Marinsel sends that one out of bounds. Under 7 minutes left here in the first half. Osceola up 1-0. And offside call. There's going to be an Osceola free kick coming up. And Morelli sending that one down in. Rinsel over to Gillingham. Trying to get it down to Archibald. And the Panthers taking back control of it. Rinsel sends it down. Scott Anderson down there to Archibald. And the Panthers kick it out of bounds. Actually goes off of Osceola. Panther throw in. Osceola had something working there, couldn't quite get it to go. And we have our first corner kick of the night. Panthers ready to corner kick it here at 35-33 and counting. And that one goes in. And so the Panthers tied up off of that goal at 35-51.
Scoring the goal for St. Croix Central, number 36, Matthew Munson.
And a tripping call there. It'll be Osceola free kick coming up. And that one handled nicely by Central. So number 36, Matthew Munson with that goal. And Osceola working it in there. That front line, that's going to be a Central throwing coming up here. Under 3 minutes to go here in the first half, 1-1. Rinsel sends it down. He's got Gillingham there. Unable to get anything happen, and that's going to go out of bounds and be an Osceola throwing down deep. And that'll be going out. That'll be an Osceola corner kick coming up. Archibald getting ready to kick it here for the Chiefs. There's the kick. And snagged by the goalie. And Morelli kicking that one back into play. 1 minute to go here in the first half. Scoring for the Chiefs, Aiden Anderson at 3:39, and for the Panthers, Munson at 35-51. That's the scoring so far. Archibald working it down. Henningsgaard over to Gillingham. Not able to get anything going. 20 seconds left here in the first half.
Ten, 9, 8, 7.
And that one
6,
goes wide of the goal.
5, 4.
That'll be the end of the
3,
first half with the score. Osceola
1,
won and the
0.
Panthers won. And we'll be back for the second half shortly. Scoring first half is for the Chiefs at 3:39 was Aiden Anderson, and at 35-51 Matthew Munson for the Panthers. And so that's the end of the first half, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes.
And your halftime score is Osceola 1, St. Central 1.
For tonight's senior spotlight, it is Keegan Archibald. What is your favorite food or meal? Sushi. What is or has been your favorite class? AP Stats. What are your hobbies? Playing soccer and weightlifting. What is your most memorable soccer moment? Winning regionals and scoring both goals. Give it up for Keegan Archibald and the Osceola Chieftains.
And here we go. We're all set to start this second half. With the score, Osceola 1 and Central 1. And if I remember right, Central will start out with the ball this half, and they'll be heading towards the south goal, or the north goal rather. And our Chiefs will be heading towards the south goal. Still a beautiful night. Game time temperature now about 69 degrees. And just a beautiful night. This is homecoming week here at Osceola, so we have Somerset here for a home game on Thursday night, and the parade and pep fest on Friday, and the game Friday night. The kids will have the dance and the games. That's what we've got going on this week. Officials coming out, making sure everybody is set. As the Panthers will start out with the ball here in the second half, scoring the first half. And here we go. We are underway here.
Let's go, Chiefs!
Osceola winning the first contest between these two down at Hammond back in September. I guess it's still September, isn't it? By a score of 3-0. And that one goes just wide of the goal. And Morelli will send it back in. Goes out of bounds. That'll be a Central or a Osceola throw in. And so far in this half, Central's doing a good job of keeping the ball in their end of the pitch. First half it was pretty even. And it's going to be an Osceola throw in. Pass goes right across the crease of the goal, but nobody there. Now Osceola throwing down deep. Nice defense there by the Chiefs, but the Panthers are really putting a lot of pressure on the Osceola defense. And push, and it's going to be a free kick coming up here for the Panthers. Edwin Tena Paredes, I believe you say his name, getting ready to do the free kick here for the Panthers. And Relly makes the save. And he'll send it back into play. And here come the Panthers again. Panthers putting heavy pressure on. And we have a stoppage of the clock. At 46:35 for an injury. I think since he stopped the play, I think he needs to go out. But I guess not. And that one goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for the Panthers, which is how they scored their first goal, their only goal. And this time Osceola able to clear it out. And Archibald sends that one all the way down the pitch. And that'll be a throw in for the Panthers. And throwing for the Chiefs. Panthers putting a lot of pressure on so far in this second half. Much more so than they did in the first half. Anderson and Archibald have something going. Anderson with a centering pass and snagged by the goalie. Otherwise, he had Archibald over on the other side. And so it's a goal kick here for the Panthers. Be a Panther throw in down here. And Morelli with that save. And he'll throw it in. And the Panthers immediately snagging it. That one's sent down by Marinsel. And the central goalie will take that. Kick it back in for a goal kick. And we have sub coming in here for the Panthers. And Anderson with a shot goes wide of the goal. And the Panthers will have another goal kick coming up here. And Marinsel back over to Archibald. Goes out of bounds with being Osceola throwing in the far side. And they'll try it again over there. And that'll be a central throw-in on the far side. As ball control definitely been in favor of the Panthers here in this second half. And then we pass to Anderson. He's taking it down. He's got Archibald over on the far side, and he makes a shot pass, and goalie snags that and sends it back in for the Panthers. And there's an Osceola throwing coming up. And that goes out of bounds. It'll be a Panther throw in. And the Panthers will try it again. And good defense there by the Chiefs. And the Panthers will throw it in. Definitely a momentum switch as far as ball control goes here in this second half. As the Panthers are really pouring it on. That one goes over the goal. And Morelli will kick it back into play. Osceola sending in a couple of subs here. And it's going to be an Osceola free kick coming up. Oh, an Osceola throw in. And Osceola throwing on the far side, as the Panthers just seem to be all over the Chiefs here in this second half. Hard for the Chiefs to get anything going. We are halfway through the second half with the score still Osceola 1, the Panthers 1. And pushing there on the Panthers, going to be an Osceola free kick. And Keegan Archibald with the free kick coming up from about the 34-yard line, so about a 44-yard kick. And in the goal. Nice header there. Can't tell for sure who that was. We'll let you know. But at 60-52, Chiefs come up with another goal. As soon as I hear, I'll let you know who that goal is by. I saw the header. I just couldn't see who did it, but
Scoring of the goal for the Chieftains, number 20, Carter Marinsel.
so Carter Marinsel with that goal. And that one goes out of bounds. That'll be a central throw in here. And that one goes out of bounds on the far side. And that will be an Osceola throw in on the far side. Archibald over to Anderson. Into Marinsel. Over to Archibald. Back over. There's a shot. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a central goal kick coming up. And Morelli taking that one, sending it back in here for the Chiefs. And goes out of bounds. It'll be an Osceola goal kick coming up. Here we have some subs coming in first for Osceola and St. Croix Central with the score Osceola 2 and the Panthers 1 here at the 65th minute. And there's the kick. And that one goes wide of the goal. And it'll be an Osceola corner kick or goal kick coming up. Just a little bit too far to the right. Morelli not able to get over there in time. So if it would have been a little bit more to the left, that could have made it interesting here for the Panthers. Yeah, they're going to call a handball on that. On Mason, that was. Well, that was Swisher. And so it'll be a free kick coming up here for the Panthers. And Morelli with the save on that one. And goes out of bounds. It'll be a central throw in. And they'll do it again. And that'll be an Osceola throw-in, but back here because it never went back into the playing field. And offside called. And Morelli will kick it back in. A nice shot there, but saved by the Central Panthers. And we have some subs coming in, and then I believe that'll be an Osceola throw-in right below us here. Just a reminder, tomorrow or Thursday night, the Somerset Spartans, the league-leading Somerset Spartans, will be back here for a contest at 7 o'clock. And then on Friday night, the Osceola homecoming game against Amory. Of course, we'll be here for both of those, as well as the parade and the Pep Fest on Friday afternoon. That one's sent down by the Panthers. Osceola giving chase to it. And there's a tripping call there. That'll be an Osceola free kick coming up. And Morelli coming out to kick this one back in. And a tripping call. That's going to be another free kick here for Osceola. As we are heading into the final 10 minutes of this one now with the score, Osceola 2 and the Panthers 1. And Archibald ready for the free kick. Here's the kick. That was right on target, but a nice save there by the Panther goalie. And he'll send it back in for the Panthers. And we have a couple of subs coming in for Osceola. It'll be Osceola free kick, or a throw in rather, right below us. And Archibald sends that one through the middle, but nobody there. And the Panthers make the save, kick it back in. And it's going to be a goal kick for Osceola. And Morelli sending it in. And the Panthers with the great opportunities, they're not able to get off a good shot. But there again, they've been a lot more aggressive on the ball this second half than the Chiefs have, even though they're down 2-1. And Morelli stepping in on that one. Nice save there. Stepping into the fray to grab that one and sends it back down into the pitch. And what are they going to call here? Because it looks like they both collided. Looks like they're going to go with Central on that one. on the far side for the Panthers. And the score at 74-57 to tie it up. That was a nice play by the Panthers. Like I say, they've been a lot more aggressive on the ball this second half, even though they were down by 1. So it's 74-57. It's all tied up at 2. And with just under 5 minutes to go here now. And Morelli with a save.
Scoring the goal for St. Croix Central, number 33, Lucas Galavaglia.
And a nice shot there by Archibald, but and another goal for the Panthers. And with 76 at the 76-35 mark.
Scoring the goal for St. Croix Central, number 19, Edwin Tinay.
And Osceola will have a free kick coming up here. Archibald getting ready to try to tie this one up here at 77-32 and counting. And a great save there by the Central goalie, as that one was right on. And it'll be a free kick coming up for Osceola off the push. Under 2 minutes to go here, or under 3 minutes to go here, rather. That one off the top of the goal post. And an Osceola throw-in coming up. And now an Osceola corner kick coming up. Under 2 minutes to go. And that one cleared out by the Panthers.
1 minute remaining.
And illegal throw, I believe they're going to call. And we're going to stop the clock. Just a reminder, homecoming week, and we will have Somerset here on Thursday night, and then Friday the football game against Amory, the homecoming game.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And that'll be it here with the final score. Osceola 2 and St. Croix Central 3. Osceola scoring coming by Aiden Anderson at 3:39 and Carter Marinsel at 60:52. The Panthers scoring at 76:35 by Edwin Paredes, 74:37 by Garavaglia, I think his name is, and at 35:51 by Munson. So the final score here, Osceola 2 and the St. Croix Central Panthers will 3, and we will be back on Thursday night for a contest against the league leading and undefeated Somerset Spartans. Thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you Thursday night.